What's good, fam? Welcome to the house. It's your boy Monte. You know what it is. You know what I do. You know how it gets down. Leave a few things down here in the chat session that we're gonna touch on. Also, I'll leave my email addresses, and I'll talk about some of the products that I'm trying to put forth, that I am putting forth, and some of the other things that I'm gonna be doing when it comes to putting together programs that is not only going to benefit you internally, but also is going to benefit the glow of the skin, guys. For those of you who are new, come in, give a big shout out, give a thumbs up. If you like what it is, then bring it to the table, guys. Be sure to circulate the video. We're trying to build the channel, guys. You know what I mean? Got 3 people in the house, 1 thumbs up. Make sure you give a thumbs up when you're into the house. So right now, guys, I'm going to put something down in the chat real quick. So if you have any questions, if you're new to the channel, give a shout out. If you don't know who I am, my name is Monte. I do it all when it comes to health and fitness, when it comes to nutrition, when it comes to exercise, when it comes to fasting, when it comes to detoxing, and when it comes to just life in general. You know what it is, you know what I do, and you know how it gets down now. No, I'm just kidding. What's up, No Weapon? I see you in the house. Hope all is well. What's up, Christy? Mississippi in the house. Christy, are you new to the channel? Because I think I seen a Christy, but I can't remember if it was you or not. If so, welcome to the channel. If not, welcome to the channel. If so, big shout out for coming in and listening to your boy. So we have a few things that we'll talk about today as we talk about different things every day, overlap some things. We'll talk about some herbs, and we'll talk about that male and female, the perfect union. Like many of us have been confused with all the new things that are going on that are being pressed upon many individuals. Again, let me put a preference to this and a disclaimer to this, guys. Anybody in any situation that is doing whatever it is that they're doing and they're finding a true contentment and happiness, I have no problem with them. That's their thing. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, the perfect union, as far as nature is concerned, is the male and the female, because that's the only union that is going to sustain the life of that particular species. No other union will ever be able to produce the life that the male and female are put here to produce in order to sustain the species. So let's get that out the way real quick. I'm gonna write a little something down in the chat session. How you guys feeling today? What the weather like down there in Mississippi? Christy, what's going on down there? We're raining up here. I'm in North Carolina. No Weapon. I forgot where you at. Where you at? No Weapon. Forgot where you at. Forgot that city that you're repping. So here's my PayPal email, guys. Again, guys, if you want to support the products that I'm putting out that I have, you can hit me at PayPal. And also, I'll leave a link to those products as well, guys, so that you can be able to access what it is that I am offering, for you can see it. I don't have a website, so you won't be able to see that. All right. Yeah, we have a lot of rain going on today. No Weapon, where you in Florida somewhere? I forgot where you representing that Florida weather. Again, guys, we're touching on a few things, guys. Also, we want to talk about that burdock root, guys. That's the herb of the day today. Each day I try to bring a new herb to the table. And most of the herbs that I bring to the table, I have and I utilize in one of my regimens, if not my daily regimen. You know what I mean? Yeah, no doubt about it. The hemp skin butter is great. But even more than that, the combination, okay, yeah, South Carolina, you right beneath me then. The combination of the CMOS, the stinging nettle root, and if you're not on blood thinner, that CBD oil is what really is generating that glow that I got nowadays with my skin and the softness of the skin. And again, I'm not just boasting, this is an actual fact. And I'm not just trying to sell you something. I am trying to sell you something, but I'm trying to sell you that which is good for the body. And again, I've seen it in my own appearance. And if you look closely, there's no way you can't tell me you don't see the shine, and it's a natural shine. And the softness of the skin is unbelievable. But again, guys, that's a total of the internal things that I'm doing, as well as the fasting, as well as the plant-based diet that is leading to all this transpiring, along with the help of those specific things. So I'm actually going to put together a skincare program because I see the results and I understand what it is that I did in order to get these results. So again, you got your boy, he running closer, he running up on 50, but he looking like he 20. No, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah, Christy. Yeah, no doubt about it. I'm gonna leave a link to all that in just a second. Yeah, I have basically I have a ton of things going on with the herbs and with the hemp skincare products. Did I leave this? Let me go back. Can you guys see me? Let me know if I click off this live screen. Let me know, did you see me leave? You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to grab that link for you guys right now, but I don't know if it took me away from you guys. So when I click off, I'm gonna click off in just a second. All right, tell me if this, if you can't see me anymore while I'm trying to do this, because I'm trying to open up another window so I can be able to leave that link. What's up, PMC? What's up, Prince Freak? I hadn't seen you in a minute. You've been hiding. I'm gonna come find you. Can't hide forever, Prince. I got you. Oh yeah. I heard that the fires are lighting LA up. I have a friend who brought me into the health and fitness industry who's actually he moved out to California. He was back for a whole month down here. Now he's driving back to California, and he had mentioned that the fires are gonna are burning. LA is on fire. He hasn't made it back yet, but he's headed back into the fire. But he moved out there to allow his business to take off, which it did take off. And that's another lesson, guys. I literally saw this guy. He brought me into the industry. I literally saw this guy up 5:30 in the morning teaching classes outdoors. This is when we were teaching classes outdoors. It was about 10 years ago. And I literally saw him grinding from that position, but he literally had the online awareness to be able to build things online to promote his business and promote what it is that he was doing while he had to do the grind and stuff on a daily basis when it came to training clients in persons. But he literally built his business and was able to master the tools that the online sphere allows you to master, if you can master, to take his business to a whole nother level and shoot him out of this world when it came to the difference in the income that he was making as just being on-site personal trainer into the realm where he's been able to do a ton of things with the nutrition, with the integrated holistic medicine, because he is an integrated physician as well. But his ability to master the online sphere is what allowed him to be able to get out there in there. All right. So yeah. So Christy, this is where I'm gonna leave a link if I can. Again, I seem to be struggling with that link for some reason. All right, guys, I'm gonna click off here. Let me know if you don't see me anymore, because I'm about to go and try to grab this link. All right. So let me know if you guys don't see me. Let me know you don't see me. All right. When I come back, I'm gonna come back real quick. I'm doing this Dropbox thing real quick. Or I might just have to leave it. I'm gonna come back to the channel. All right, guys, did you see me? Did you see me? Was you able to see me when I left to try to go grab that link? Because if you're not able to see me, I'm gonna have to put the link in at the end of the video. I should have did that in the beginning of the video when you guys wasn't here, but it didn't allow me for some reason to do my chat thing like I normally do. as far as that is concerned. All right. Yes. You said I was gone the entire time, or you guys was able to see me. So I'm not understanding. Were you guys able to see me or not? So thumbs up if you was able to see me when I went off to try to grab that link. If you wasn't able to see me, I saw you the entire time. All right, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and guys, I'm trying to grab this link from Dropbox. And hopefully you guys can still hear me as well. For some reason, I'm having a lot of difficulties today, and this is not a good look at all. It's not a good look at all. All right, guys. So I'm struggling with that today. So what I'm gonna do is, Christy, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave everything in the description below at the end of this video. All right, the video will go for a little while, so just come back to the video, and you'll be able to get everything that that's on there. In general, I already have videos that have the product information as well as actual video of the product and the description of the prices, etc. If I was on my phone, I could be able to do it easily. For some reason, the computer is not allowing me to automatically just get into my Dropbox, and I don't have all the information necessary to get into it. All right. What's up, Sophia? What's going on with you? But yeah, so let's break down this burdock root real quick, guys. So the burdock root, again, that's another thing that I utilize, and I do my herbs pretty much in shot forms, guys. I pretty much get a little shot glass and I shake it up real quick and I down it. I have what is called capsules, and I have a capsule maker, but it takes a little bit of time to do it, and I just don't have the time to do it, or I just don't like spending the time and the tedious things to go about doing it that way. So generally speaking, I'm always just taking shots with my herbs, but they produce some great results as far as really benefiting the body. You know what I mean? So the burdock root, it's a carbohydrate, it has protein, it has fiber, it has many minerals such as calcium, potassium, magnesium, phosphorus, and selenium. So again, guys, when you're dealing with calcium, I'm almost certain that it's the phosphorus and the magnesium, and it's one more thing, and it may even be the selenium that is really essential for the body to be able to produce its own calcium. So meaning that you don't have to really get it from another plant, as far as the plant having the calcium itself. Long as it has these minerals, your body will produce the calcium. That's why plant-based nutrition is so essential. Also, it has vitamin C. We're talking about that burdock root for those who just entered the building. We have that vitamin C. You have the vitamin B. It has choline. It has vitamin E, vitamin K. Again, we're dealing with that burdock root right here. It also has amino acids, aspartic acid, glutamate acid, arginine, and these are those amino acids, guys, the proline and the lysine. A lot of those things that the body actually needs are wrapped up in the burdock root. The burdock root is powerful. It also helps to regulate blood pressure, aids in digestion. It controls diabetes, detoxifies the liver, skin care, hormone balance, and boost immunity. Again, guys, skin care is not just what you put on your skin. It's also what it is that you're putting into your body. And this goes a long way. What's up, Vicky? What's going on? Again, if you're new or you just came into the building, give a shout out to your city. Give a thumbs up when you come in. What's up, Simply Natural? And then we'll move forward from there. Again, we're talking about today a few things dealing with a few things here. So, Christy, this is what I want you to do so we can simplify what it is I was trying to say to you real earlier. Go ahead and email me at Beyond Competition, and I'm putting it down right here at gmail.com. And that way I have your email address and I can send you all the links that you're gonna need. That way we can simplify it. I was unable to put it in the thing right here. So I sent down, I got 2 of my emails up there. So Christy, if you're still in the house, Beyond Competition, and that's spelled correctly, at gmail.com, and I'll be able to send you, I think it's spelled correctly, maybe it's not. Let me make sure. Let me respell that. I'm struggling this morning, guys. Something going on with me. So it should be BEYOUND competition at gmail.com. All right. So again, guys, we're dealing with that perfect union. As I made a video before, and we spoke about the male and female being the perfect union, guys. This is not to bash any other individuals who happen to be in a relationship that is not what I consider to be the perfect union. This is to say that in order for the species to survive, nature knows that the male and female had to be produced. Therefore, the male and female in a relationship is the perfect union for the sustenance of the species. That's all I'm simply saying, all right? So don't get emotional, you know what I mean? Don't get emotional and don't start to act crazy, guys. I thought I had me, I thought I found me another troll last night on my live, but they didn't come back. I was gonna try to make them famous, but they didn't come back into the house, so I couldn't make them famous, guys. If you hadn't seen my video, and I forget the name of that video, but I was actually able to make one of my trolls famous, and now I enjoy making trolls famous if they come up into the house, you know what I mean? I prefer not to have them in the house, but if they happen to make their way up in the house, I always congratulate them and bring them on in and let them do what it is that they need to do for a short period of time. And then I go on ahead and make them famous and try to make me some money off them with my videos dealing with them, all right? So that's how I operate with the trolls. So again, guys, that burdock root is extremely powerful. But also, guys, you got to understand this. Again, if you really want to maximize your health, it's going to be a whole range of things that you're going to want to engage in. Like I said before, if you can engage in intermittent fasting, that's going to go a long way. What's up, Beverly? Hadn't seen you in a minute. How you doing? Hope all is well. I don't believe I've seen you in a minute, but I think you may have been on one of my channels. I mean, one of the lives recently. If you have, welcome back. You know what I mean? But yeah, so you want to engage in the intermittent fasting if you are healthy enough to do so. This doesn't mean that you have to be in the greatest of health, because intermittent fasting does cause a stress on the body. It's a natural and it's a good stress for those who are healthy enough to endure the slight stress of the intermittent fasting. And intermittent fasting isn't anything new, guys. Many individuals believe that this is a new phenomenon. This is actually the natural phenomenon, the natural eating frequency of the human physiology, as it requires food and long droughts in between food. Again, we've been conditioned into consuming food on a regular basis 3, 4, 5, 6 times a day, and this is not natural. Now, just because you're able to lose weight by eating more often and eating smaller meals doesn't make it natural. It can and will produce weight loss in many individuals. But the downside to consuming food in that fashion is this. Every time that your body metabolizes food, the body actually creates what is called oxidative stress and free radicals because of the metabolism of the food. Therefore, these things are attacking the cells and are making the body have to fight off that which is being metabolized. So the more often you're metabolizing food, the more often you're exposing your body to oxidative stress and free radicals. And this, in turn, it increases or enhances the speed of aging, guys, and it helps to weaken the body. So again, this is another reason why, even though you may be losing weight, doing it in this fashion, it's not the healthiest way to go about losing weight, even though you are losing weight and you will become healthier in the short term. But on top of that, when you are fasting, you allow your body a chance to actually detox itself. You allow the body to actually go into what is called autophagy, where the body actually eats up those dead cells that are just sitting in the body that have not been removed from the body. And this allows the body to eat those cells up and actually renew those cells into proteins that the body can use to strengthen the body. So again, fasting has a lot of benefits, as well as it lowers naturally the insulin levels and it raises the HGH, the human growth hormone levels. And these things are essential for longevity and health. You know what I mean? Well, that's good to hear, Beverly Ann. That's definitely good. Big shout out to you. Again, if you come into the house, guys, make sure you give a shout out to your city if you haven't done that before in any of the lives, so we know where you're from. You know, out there in California, it's going down with the wildfires. So one of my good, I call her my sister. She's out there. You'll see her as PMCFRK in the chat session. So again, guys, throw your prayers her way, and we hope that things work out. This a yearly thing down there in Los Angeles. Oh, you in what's up? What's up? Is that Nasha? Nasha P? Again, if you see me squinting, guys, it's because this and I need to get a screen protector because the lights from these from this computer does bother me. So I have to squint in order to see what's going on down here in the chat session. What's up? Live from Los Angeles, Vegas/Vegas. Okay. So you from LA and Vegas. Cool. How you been? I think you new in the house. I hope what it is that we give out as far as information is concerned is beneficial to you. Any questions that you need or you feel you want to ask, Nisha, make sure, give me a thumbs up if I'm pronouncing that right. I think it's Nisha. So if I'm pronouncing that right, give me a thumbs up. If I'm not, I'll try it again. All right, cool, Nisha. How you hear about me? Or you just popped in because you saw a live going on? All right, cool. How's the weather out there in where you at right now? You in Vegas? How's that out there in Vegas? Is it nice weather? It's early. You're about 3 hours behind me, right? I'm on the East Coast. Yeah. So yesterday, guys, we was dealing with a few things on both of the lives. We was dealing with the male-female relationships. We was dealing with natural way to go about detoxing the body, utilizing herbs to benefit that. We're talking about those natural foods that are powerful and herbs that are powerful in helping to provide the body with the calcium needs that it needs. So it was a number of things going on. Oh, it's been cold in Vegas. Actually, out here in North Carolina, hasn't gotten cold yet, but it should be changing over pretty soon. This weather has it's been a little different than it's normally been out here in Carolina, but I'm not mad at it. Actually, I like it to stay between 40, not 40, 50 and 80. That's what I want it to be, wherever it is that I'm living at the time. Well, I only have lived here, but that's what it is that I would prefer, that it maintain a 50 to 80. I don't want anything too hot. I don't want that cold either. So yeah, guys, again, I didn't have a whole lot to talk about this morning because I have some things going on with my online stuff that I'm trying to accomplish. But I wanted to get on here, get in right quick, drop a few things. And again, basically, guys, we just touched on the perfect union is the male and the female. And yesterday we talked about relationships. We talk about things of that nature, as well as the herbal information, as well as the fitness information. And those of you who are actually trying to become more healthier and actually working out, you know, I got videos on the channel already that are free. All you have to do is type in free workout, and I have 1 through 50, and you'll be able to go down there and get your whole workout. For those of you who are unable to work out, if you're able to walk, that's going to be a great benefit for you. Walking is great. Again, it is essential, if you can, that you walk at least 30 minutes to an hour a day, if not more. But in order to reshape the body, in order to build that body up, you're going to have to engage in some type of resistance type training, some type of resistance on the exercise, etc., in order to reshape the body. Now, in order to become supremely healthy, not just looks, but the actual internal health, nutrition is the key. And many individuals don't understand what is natural to this physiology. Therefore, even though they may look super healthy, and they are healthy to a certain degree, those things that are taking us out of here quick, such as the cancers and those other autoimmune diseases, etc., are a big part due to what it is that we're consuming and what we are inhaling, which we have no real control over when it comes to the environmental toxins. You know what I mean? So yeah. So definitely, yeah, LA is what, 50 to 80? Yeah, that's beautiful. Nah, Prince, I ain't coming to LA. Y'all keep having to run from them fires, though. It's beautiful out there. But definitely, I'm not coming out there to live, Prince. Y'all, every year, I think 2 or 3 times a year, y'all out there dealing with that fire. I don't want to go nowhere near that. All right. So I'm gonna stay on over here on this East Coast. So arm exercises are basically curls with dumbbells. Do you have dumbbells? If you have dumbbells, you can do specific moves. And again, like literally, guys, the videos that I have that have the workout information are real short videos. You don't have to be there for a long time trying to figure out what it is I'm trying to get you to do. I made it real short and simple. And some of those videos should have specific workouts, Prince, but generally speaking, if you have dumbbells, 10, 15-pound dumbbells would be preferable. If you have to work your way up to that, then that's definitely something that you can do. You can start with 5-pound dumbbells, but in order to really strengthen the body, you want to utilize weight that is going to cause the muscle to actually burn and fatigue. This is how the body builds muscle. You don't build the muscle while you're working out. You actually build the muscle after the workout by breaking the muscle down. And then when you feed it the nutrients that it needs, the lower you have broken it down, the further it can recover and build the muscle that you need. All right. We all need muscle, guys. We all are losing muscle every day that we live. And this in part leads to the gradualness that goes on if we're able to make it up into our 70s and 80s. And this is why you see a lot of individuals are actually having those falls, breaking their hips, and all those type of things at this age, up in the 70s and the 80s, because of a number of things. But a lot of it is due to the fact that they've lost the muscle to maintain the strength and the balance that they need. Also, they are lacking the nutrients that keep strong bones, guys. And no grown person should be out here drinking milk. All right, especially a human being drinking any type of animal milk in that sense. Now, if you're drinking plant-based milk, which is not the milk in the sense of coming from the animal and from the or any type of animal, then that's different. So, of course, plant-based milks are actually beneficial because of all the nutrients that they have in them. But at the end of the day, for you to think that you need, what's up, Laura? For you to, what's up, Fifi? For you to think that you need milk from an animal at this age, any time beyond the fact when the mother stops breastfeeding the child, that's when your need of milk in that way is done. You don't need that milk. We've been taught different. You don't need milk in order to get calcium in the body. You don't need milk for strong bones. What you need, again, are the minerals that are in the plants that you and I are not consuming that helps to maintain and strengthen the bone throughout our life. So that's what's going on with us when we come down with these fractures and easily being fragile as we get older. But again, exercise is absolutely essential if you want to reshape the body. Meaning, if you want a tighter, firmer body, there's no way that you're going to accomplish that unless you're lifting weights. Now, if you want a smaller body and you don't want the muscle, which is ridiculous if you understand why you need the muscle, nutrition alone can help you to lose weight. No doubt about it. And nutrition is the number one thing when it comes to being a healthier person. There's no way around it. But if you want to be a stronger person, if you want to be a tighter person as far as your physique is concerned, then you're going to have to lift weights. You understand what I'm saying? So definitely understand that. Yeah, I don't recommend anybody drink milk in this day and time. Besides the sun and the milk, what can you get vitamin D from? I'm pretty sure, I don't know exactly what other herbs have the vitamin D in them. Once I run across that information, I'm pretty sure that it actually is there, but I haven't ran across it specifically, or I can't bring it right to mind right now. But the sun definitely is the greatest the greatest thing that gives off the vitamin D that the body needs. You know what I mean? So again, that milk, you've been conditioned into believing that milk, especially from an animal, is necessary for the strength of your bones and body, which is foolish. You know what I mean? I ain't saying you're foolish, but when we think about what it is that we've been taught, it becomes almost like a foolish type of understanding. You know what I mean? That we literally accepted some of these things that we continue to do to this day. And those individuals who are still promoting that, they're promoting it because it's making them a lot of money. And those who are promoting it who are not making a lot of money, they just don't know. Even though they may be educated, even though they may be intelligent to a certain degree, they're ignorant when it comes to the idea that this body would require of you to have to milk a cow in order for you to get the vitamin D you need for your sustenance. That milk is, again, like I said yesterday, intended for the baby calf. It was never intended for the human being. You know what I mean? Just because we can do certain things doesn't mean that those things are natural. You hear me repeat that over and over again. Let me read what Fifi said. I'm dealing with that right now, Fifi, but some of the some essential things for the respiratory, and I just did a video on this, guys. Again, I do videos on all these things that many of you guys come up and ask, but I've been struggling mightily the last week with this allergy, last 2 weeks. But what I'm doing is I'm gonna give you 5 herbs real quick that are essential for respiratory health, and that helps with the allergy, helps to clear things up when you're dealing with the allergies, etc. So rosemary, eucalyptus, oregano oil, water green, clove, and menthol crystal are 5 that I've actually ran across. I'm actually utilizing the eucalyptus, and I'm utilizing the tea tree oil, which I didn't mention right here, and that helps clear up my sinus passage. But also, in order to break up, if you're dealing with mucus, in order to break up that mucus, there are a lot of things that you can do. You can do herbs such as the CMOS. You can do the oregano oil, the oregano powder. If you don't have the oil, you can do the dandelion. You can do a few more things that I got actually in my presence, but I can't think of exactly which one else. But also, you can utilize the apple cider vinegar and those type of things to help you to break up some of that mucus in the system. Also, if you are not dealing with high blood pressure, you can utilize the licorice root. I have licorice root, but I battle back and forth with trying to maintain my blood pressure, so I haven't utilized the licorice root. But that is said to be pretty powerful when it comes to helping the body deal with those type of things, as far as the issues that come along with a lot of the allergies. You understand what I'm saying? So those are a few things that you can look into. Those are the things that I've been utilizing. But at the end of the day, the best thing that you can do is try to clean your diet up. A lot of times the seasonal allergies are not just the environmental things that we are have sensitivity to, but it's actually a ton of the foods that we are putting in our body that makes our immune system even more overloaded with those toxins that our body is rejecting. Therefore, it's going to make us even more susceptible to the allergies when the allergies are high in the environment. So you want to clean up your diet. That's the most important thing. But with cleaning up your diet, some healthy foods, if you have allergies such as I have, you're not going to be able to do because your body rejects it. So you have to listen to your body and see how you feel. You know what I mean? So it says I have, all right, Laura says I have inflammatory arthritis. What exercise would be the best because I have a lot of joint pain, no longer able to work, but I know I need. Oh, wow. That is tough right there, Lori. I would just try to do, if you can't, get very light weights, like maybe 2 or 3 pound dumbbells. And if you're doing arm exercises, I would just curl those dumbbells. You know what I mean? Curling them and press them to if they're not causing you excruciating pain, you know. But one thing that is real powerful in helping the body to deal with arthritis is the stinging nettle root. You may want to look into the stinging nettle root extract. That really helps with arthritis, as well as the cat's claw. The cat's claw has said to be very powerful in helping to relieve arthritic pain, as well as the CBD oils. And again, what you're trying to do is remove the inflammation out of the joints, and you're trying to provide the body with the nutrients and minerals that it needs in order to start to heal those joints and to relieve the pain that you are feeling. So again, I would definitely start to look more into the herbs and research them, and don't be afraid to spend the money necessary to get them in order to get the relief that you need. There's nothing worse than being in chronic pain and not being able to do simple things. This is definitely torture. So I would definitely look into those type of things, specifically the stinging nettle root, as well as the cat's claw when it comes to the arthritis. But there are other things out there as well. They're not on the top of my head, but I utilize, not that I have arthritis, but I utilize the stinging nettle root for other issues, but it also benefits in the arthritic realm, as well as the cat's claw. I utilize that for other issues, but it's powerful in the arthritic realm as well. And also, again, the CBD oil, I utilize the stinging nettle and the CBD oil, I utilize that daily. They all have overall benefits for the body, you know. So again, that's something that you want to look into. And I would just do gradual things like trying to just stand from my seat. I'm talking to Lori, and sit and just see, can you gradually continue to do that on a daily basis. But first of all, start to find some of these things that's going to help to relieve some of the arthritic pain by trying to utilize some of these herbs that may be beneficial for those specific issues, you know. But at the end of the day, if you can reduce your inflammation, and there are a lot of things that you can do to reduce the inflammation. First of all, you got to make sure that you're not eating too much fried food. Second of all, if you're eating any type of meat that tends to cause inflammation in the body, while it may not be specifically causing inflammation in the joint, inflammation in the body in general is gonna press out more inflammation throughout the body, and whatever it is that you're dealing with is going to be that much worse. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know where you can find CMOS in North Carolina. I order my CMOS from mountainroseherbs.com. I have a whole I buy the CMOS in bulk. So I'm gonna leave the link to the mountainroseherbs.com. So I'm leaving that link down real quick for those who you want to order in bulk. If you order anything 8 ounces or less, I can provide you with that order on the CMOS. The CMOS is best with bladder wrap, according to Dr. Sebi. And I, again, take a lot of information from Dr. Sebi because he was a powerful individual, and he's still a powerful individual, even in death, because his work lives on. Now, I say this and I preface anything, no one man knows everything. So some things that I'm not always in line with Dr. Sebi behind, but most things I'm 100% behind. Just because I'm not all the way behind doesn't mean that I don't believe it. Maybe I just don't understand it at that time in order to be able to pass that on to somebody else and say, this is what I understand. You know what I mean? I'm gonna read some of these questions real quick, see if I can help or see if I can share something, or if you have something in the chat. And if anybody's asking questions in the chat that you have the answer to, please provide the answer, guys, because this is a team work. Again, no one person knows it all, and Monte definitely doesn't know it all. So yeah, you should always talk to your doctor about anything that you're doing. But at the end of the day, if your doctor is just an MD and they're not an integrated, or they're not considered holistic doctors, then they'll probably try to shoot down what it is that you are asking them about when it comes to herbs, because they have no knowledge of the herbs, because they believe that treating the symptoms is the key to maintaining a degree of or level of pain freeness, so to speak. They're not really dealing with trying to correct the issue, because most medicines, and again, let me preface this as well, guys, so you don't think that I'm just beating down on medicines. I think medicine in a short term, in an acute situation, is absolutely necessary for some people when we are in acute situations. When I had my heart condition happen to me, and my heart stopped those 5 times while I was in the hospital as well, and they hit me with those paddles and gave me the medicine to help to stimulate some type of control of my heart rate flying out the roof. I absolutely needed that, but I didn't continue that because, again, after I became more aware of what it is that I needed to try to do naturally, this is what I did naturally, because I know that the medicines that they are given are not designed to cure you. They're designed to either block the action in the body that keeps you from feeling the pain that is still there. So I want to fix my issue. And therefore, if your doctor is not in tune with herbs, he's going to brush that off more than likely. So I would only take his advice and research his advice and research the herbs yourself and keep finding out what it is that you need to learn about the herbs. You understand what I'm saying? Because, again, if it's just a regular medical doctor, they know little to nothing about herb. They're going to talk little to nothing about your nutrition, really getting deep into your nutrition. Now, this is not all medical doctors, and they're not going to really back you in your own research as far as what it is that you're trying to do with your body. So you want to work with them as a team, but they have to be willing to be your teammate, but you have to be knowledgeable of that which they are not knowledgeable of, if they're not knowledgeable of the herbs. All right. So don't automatically take what your doctor say to be written in stone. Again, if your doctor is not doing anything with the herb. All right. I'm asking some more questions right here real quick. Thank everybody coming in the house. If you come in the house, make sure you give a thumbs up and make sure you give a shout out to where you at, where you from. We're talking on different subjects right here. I'm going to read a few things real quick. If you see me squinting, it's because I do have issues with looking at this computer screen. Yeah, drinking soda, that is crazy, you know what I mean, as far as the effects that the soda has on the body. And many of us was brought up on sodas, and those sodas are absolutely detrimental to the body, especially to the liver. You know, it's really detrimental to the liver. Yeah, Christy Lewis says vitamin D is a fat soluble vitamin. You can get it from orange juice. Egg yolks are a good source. Now, Christy, I ain't gonna say I disagree, but I don't believe I'm vegan. I don't do anything that is animalistic when it comes to that. I believe anything that is animal, it may have benefit, but it is not necessary for this physiology to have to consume that which it has to modify in order to consume, to order not to be potentially poisoned by it. So what I'm saying is this: what the egg is, and I'm not telling you not to eat eggs. So I just want to explain myself clearly so that we have a great understanding of why I believe the way I believe. The egg is, in essential, the unfertilized genetic material of an unborn chicken. If left in its natural environment, that hen, chicken, or whatever it may be, I think it's hen, I think the female, is gonna have intercourse with the male, and that egg is gonna be fertilized. So, being that egg is part of the genetic material, one half of the genetic material needed to make a full chicken, it's gonna have certain things that are useful as far as vitamins and essential, but that is really for that chicken to be developed. That is not for human consumption, even though we can consume it. But if we consume it without cooking it and altering it, then we're going to become likely sickened by it. So therefore, I don't believe that you have to look outside of anything that is natural in order to get what it is that this body needs. It makes no sense to me, again, for those of you who believe in the God, in the Creator, that the Creator would require of this physiology to go and have to take from another animal's ability to reproduce and recreate itself in order for this body to survive, when it has natural foods that we can eat without having to alter one bit. So this is the issue that I have with um, those things that are beneficial, that are found within animal products. They are for that animal's offspring, and for those predators who can eat that animal without altering that animal's molecular structure or anything dealing with the animal in order to consume. So this is why I don't recommend eggs in that way, and not because I'm a vegan that is fanatical. I'm not fanatical about anything. And if you can prove to me anybody or anything that comes to my attention that I see where I'm in error, then I would drop what it is that I thought I believe and move in another direction. I'm not about trying to hold on to that which is not true, that I thought was true, just to be holding on to it. So that's how I operate, guys. So don't get offended when I say that I'm vegan and I'm not down with the consumption of animal products, etc. I'm not telling you not to consume it. I'm telling you why I will not consume it and why I feel that it is not natural for this physiology and unnecessary for the physiology in order to do what it is that we need to do. All right, I'm gonna read a few more things, guys, and I got to get up out of here. 1 hour comes pretty quick. Yeah, definitely. If you get rid of drinking sodas and things of that nature, you can definitely lose weight, and you're definitely gonna do a better job as far as your skin is concerned. If you really truly want to clear, I'm talking to Beverly Ann. If you want to if you really want to clear up that acne, you really want to engage in a detox cleansing program, and you want to start to engage in more organic foods that are free of the pesticides, and you want to engage in the herbal foods that are going to give you the minerals that the body needs. Like I said before, guys, if you take a look, my skin is glowing because of a number of things that I'm doing. And I'm actually putting together a program that is going to allow me to uh, have it for sale for you guys to take and utilize it the way I've utilized it with the products that I do have, the internal products as far as the herbs, the CBD oils, and those things are concerned, that are great for the skin and great for other areas of the body. And also the hemp skin care products that I have, that I utilize in order to get this skin back to the glow that it once was when I was a youngster. Not saying that I'm super old, but again, there are a lot of individuals who are really aging, and they're not aging gracefully. We want to age gracefully, guys. We want to maintain not only the appearance outwardly, but we also want to maintain the integrity inside. Because what happens is, guys, when the inside is struggling, then it starts to show outwardly. So just utilizing certain products on the skin will be minimal in their effect, even though they may be powerful, if you're not doing the same thing to the inside. So it's a combination of internal and external things that is really regenerating the skin and the glow that I have, guys. And again, this is not being braggadocious or anything like that. This is an actual fact. I literally see it, and people that I know and that known me for years literally see how soft and how smooth the skin is just appearing, and that glow, that natural glow is there. You know what I mean? So yes. Yeah. All right. What's up, Sasha? Sasha, hey, what's up, Sasha? You been hiding from me. I ain't seen you in a while. What's going on with you? All right, now. Don't get in trouble out there. Yeah, definitely, Laura. You should always look into the herbs. Look into what it is that is definitely gonna be beneficial. Like again, herbs are not. This is the thing, guys. We've now, almost, if I come off as if I'm coming off like a little agitated, I'm not agitated, but it's so discouraging that we've been so conditioned that we have taken that which is natural, which are the herbs, which are the plants of the earth, and we view them as something that's being foreign because we've been so conditioned into that which is unnatural. The medications that we are getting from these doctors, from the pharmaceuticals, etc., in order to deal with the issues that we're dealing with, those are man-made chemicals that are poisonous, that may benefit the body in a sense that it is not allowing you to die as fast or feel the pain, but it's unnatural for the body. But I'm not telling you not to utilize your medications, but your medications that are coming from a chemistry lab that is not coming from herbs is unnatural. The herbs are natural. We don't understand, and we have not been taught about the herbs, and they have been deemed what is that? Demonized by those who are trying to produce or sell you the medicines or just don't know. They demonize that which is natural in order to keep you conditioned into thinking that which what you are getting is something that is somehow natural for the body. These things are not natural for the body. They can be useful in preventing certain things or holding off certain situations for a period of time. But on the back end of it, it usually destroys the body in a more slower process because what it is that we're taking and consuming is not natural. The herbs are natural foods for the body. But you must know the herbs, you must get to understand the herbs so that you can be able to utilize the herbs for your benefit. You know what I mean? So that's what it is that we're dealing with, guys. And we have to be willing to take the time to actually invest in our health, not just by buying or accepting things, but actually learning these things to a certain degree. You don't have to dig deep into it like I dig into it, but at the end of the day, you definitely need to research what it is that you have going on with you and research natural remedies that can help you with what it is that you're going through. But if you are on medicines, you should always consult your doctor because the herbs and the meds, they are going to interact because the herbs are natural and they're going to be trying to go about doing their way naturally, and the meds, they are not natural and they're going to try to overtake whatever it is that you're putting into the body, and therefore it can have a reaction and can offset each other. So yeah, you definitely want to know what's the potential side effects of doing herbs along with meds. So again, with the CBD oil, if you on any type of blood thinner, then the research I've come across, you should not be taking the CBD oil, or you need to get off the blood thinner and take the CBD oil. So that'll be your choice. But there are ways to thin the blood naturally, and the information is out there, guys. Again, we just don't know. And what we don't know is actually literally making things worse for us because we're just taking what it is that they're giving to us. All right. No doubt about it. You're the best advocate for your health. No doubt about that, Laura. So again, the CBD oils for many people have been powerful when it comes to pain, helping out with the pain. But again, it's not just one thing. It's the combination of really being able to put into your body that which is natural, understanding that which is natural, and therefore you're going to end up allowing your body a chance, its best chance to be able to go and heal some of the pain that you're dealing with. So again, the CBD oil is something that is definitely great. If you're not on blood thinners, Lori, I sell CBD oil. I sell the broad spectrum 500 milligrams. It's authentic certificate of analysis. So that means that it's actually what it is that they say it is versus what you may find at these stores or even other shops who are not getting what is authentic, certified hemp-based extracts. You know what I mean? So again, guys, with that being the case, have you ever so Beverly Ann, have you ever done a video just on vegan lifestyle? It makes a lot of sense what you're saying. Yeah, I've done a video. I did a video. I just did a live video a couple of days ago. You should see in the title veganism, etc. So I did that maybe 2 days ago. So it should be like at the top. If you go in my library, it should be one of the top 3 or 4 that's at the top of the page. It's a live video, so we had a lot of things going on. So I didn't just break down and just do a whole vegan thing. I don't know that I have a video that's specifically talking about veganism, but I do have what is called a program that helps individuals who want to become vegan. I have a step-by-step program that allows them to ease themselves off the intake of animal flesh and ease their way into becoming vegan. That's going to give them the best chance to be able to sustain what it is that they're attempting to do. Because what you got to realize is your body is still going to be calling for that meat because the body has been conditioned to take that meat in. And like we said over and over and over and over and over again, you know what I mean? It is not, you don't like the meat. I said this over and over and over again. And when somebody can prove me wrong, I might even give them $1,000, and I don't even got $1,000 to give them. So I have to go and hustle hard to give them that $1,000. If they can prove to me that they like the meat by actually just getting the meat and eating it raw and telling me how tasty that meat is raw, then that means that they literally like the meat. I'm willing to bet not one sane individual on this earth will be able to do that and tell me that they love the way that meat tastes. Also, do that and not likely become poisoned immediately by it because you have to cook that in order not to be poisoned by it. So again, guys, I'm not trying to beat you down about being eating meat. You can continue to do what it is that you do, but you need to understand what is natural and what is not natural. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not telling you to become vegan, but if you do want to become vegan, then I can definitely guide you and make the process that much easier for you. But at the end of the day, understand why you feel that you love meat. Because again, the preparation of the meat, the way it's prepared, the way it's seasoned, marinated, cooked, and it makes meat a delicious thing to be able to be consumed. But meat in and of itself, not one of you in this live or any individual that is sane on this earth will tell me that they run around eating raw meat and tell me that they love the way that raw meat tastes. They're not human anymore if that is the case, because if that doesn't kill them eventually, they definitely cannot be human because it's not meant for the physiology in its natural state. All right. So, all right, guys. I'm about to bounce on up out of here. Yeah, definitely. It's easy transition if you're not really eating meat. No doubt about it. But again, guys, if you're interested in that program or interested in any of the things I offer as far as the nutrition, as far as the detox, as far as the fasting, as far as the vegan guide, as far as my products when it comes to my hemp-based products, the proteins, the CBD oils, the hemp skincare products that I have lotions, I have the skin butter, I have candles. A lot of these things will be great gifts for Christmas for those of you who do celebrate Christmas or the holidays. I have the hemp spray, I have the hemp shower gel. I have a ton of products, guys, that I have on sale. And all you guys got to do is email me. Again, I don't have a website as of yet, and I may not get a website because I'm working on what is called funnels, where I'm gonna be able to do direct marketing to you guys through the emails, etc. But I'm having to learn that, and that is a challenge, and it takes time. All right. So again, guys, you guys have a beautiful day. I'm sending you peace and love. Thanks for joining the channel. Again, circulate the video, guys, and let's try to build this channel up. And also, again, support the business, guys. Entrepreneurship is a team game when it comes down to those of you and I. We are sharing information and also being able to share what it is that we know. And if you need products, being able to share in that aspect as well. All right. Sending you peace and love, guys. Peace.